Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Peace, 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 and more peace. Love all there. How y'all feel out there this beautiful Sunday evening in the God hour? Just wanted to touch out, wanted to reach out, have a conversation, see who out there. Peace, peace, peace to the God, the God, the God, the gods. Oh yes, and peace to the goddesses. How y'all feel out there? Hit the like button when you come in. Take out that stress. Go ahead. Bow, stress reliever. Bow, take it out. Stress, stress. Hit that like button for all that stress for the week. We going in a Monday. We going into a new week. So let's just kind of clear some of that in ourselves, right? Righteous by nature. That's an interesting concept. Crazy concept. How many of y'all would ever think of yourself as righteous by nature? Uh, um, it's not a bad thing to think of. You probably are righteous by nature. You probably are one of the righteous ones. So being righteous by nature might resonate with you. It might feel like it's part of your reality. Like you were born righteous. Like you knew the right path. You knew the right thing. Well, not the right path, but you knew the right way. You knew the right tune. You knew the right feel, the right vibe, and you resonated with that. You felt righteous by nature. You knew good. You know good. You know evil. Right? You know what resonates with you, and that's the righteousness, the right side. Right? I also told y'all one time I did the interview, not interview, but the lecture on Cain and Abel. How when Cain slayed Abel, he told God, everybody that will see me will slay me. Why did he say that? Why did he say everybody that will see me will slay me? Because those people, they was righteous by nature. How do you live in a world like that? Right? In a world before there's 10 commandments, in a world before there is um, an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. There's just righteousness by nature, right? And that was the world. A lot of us feel connected to that world. A lot of us still believe that we are in that world. We still believe that that world is coming. That world will be revealed, right, to the rest of the world. But we are in a time when we are righteous by nature, right? I would add we are divine by our minds. You see, but naturally and naturally, we are righteous. We seek the right path. We seek peace and harmony. We seek love, right? We seek understanding, the right path, the righteousness. That's what we seek. So being righteous by nature might resonate with you. Being righteous by nature might be in tune with the way you live in life. You know, I'm trying to think about a world before the Ten Commandments, right? Where everybody just did the right thing because it felt good. Where everybody did the right thing because it resonated with their spirit. Imagine if grandmom's spirit was the judge. Oh, it just didn't sit right. It didn't sit right with me. You know what I'm saying? Remember how people old heads talk like that? Oh, that don't sit right with me. Mm-mm. It don't sit right with my spirit. And when I'm a righteous person, I'm a righteous being. It has to be right. It has to be comfortable. It has to resonate. If it doesn't resonate, then it's not my vibration. It's a lower self entity. You know what I mean? It's a it's a sin. You see, righteous by nature, divine by your mind. That's the way of America. That's what was going on in the Bible before Adam was and Eve was created. Before Cain slayed Abel, there were people that were righteous by nature. Those people lived according to knowledge of self. Those people lived according to the great spirit, divine by nature. You see, it doesn't have to be written down for some people. Some people know righteousness. It's inclined, it's innate. You feel the right thing to do. You look for the right thing to do. It comes to you. The right thing to do is probably all you think of. It's natural. You see, divine by nature, divine by your mind, but you're righteous by nature. Everybody don't have to be divine. I don't have to want to be a God, but I still got to be righteous. You know, the old lady on the corner, she want to be righteous. She want to do the right thing, help out where she can, add on where it's possible. You know, give corrections when needed. Always righteous by nature. You know, that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in meeting people that are righteous by nature. People that just naturally right. People that naturally want to be better. People that naturally want the best out of life. It's a divine calling. It's a divine mind. See, again, the natural self, right? The nature self, right? The unnurtured self is still righteous, right? The unfettered self, the natural self is righteous. See, I think again, one of the beautiful things about going over this American history was that we will let people know that, you know, what they're calling primitive, right, is not savagery. It's not savagery, and I hope I could explain that to people that what we had here, you know, was not savagery. It wasn't what people wanted to believe. It was the reality is that people were civilized and lived in houses. They farmed. They were lived in cities, right? It was righteous by nature. That's what runs through our blood, and through our veins. The, that righteousness, you know, that I am, that divine mind. Before there was a creation of some other things, and before there was a time to even write down a Bible, there was natural people here in America living a natural life, living righteously, in tune with nature, in harmony with the environment, in harmony with the great spirits, right? Because again, so why is the great spirit such a thing? How do you hijack that? How do you hijack spirituality? You hijack spirituality because you feel in tune. You feel attached to things around you. We feel attached to things around us. We feel that inside of us, that is spirituality. We want an explanation for why do we feel this way? Why do we feel this connection? Why do we feel this in tune, right? Other people may not feel this in tune with nature, with the things around them. But we are righteous by nature. Like when you are who you are, you can't go but so far. No matter how I tell you about a caterpillar or a No matter how long you want to stay in a lower self level, no matter how long you would like to fit into the crowd, your evolution is coming. Your day is coming. Your day of enlightenment, your time of higher self achievement is coming. That's just your nature. That's just our righteousness by our nature. In our whole life, we are headed on a path towards our divinity, towards our greatness. Because to me, I tell you, like again, see, I know what divinity is. My name is David. I'm into letters, and so if I know my name, I have to know what it means. I can't just be walking around here, David. So what is DAVID, right? Well, just take off the D and just VID. That's a video, right? Cool, we got videos. Like, so if you add an N, you got divine. Instead of David, you have divine, right? You add the N. What's the N? The N is life. The N is the source. So my name, instead of it being David, I wish I was divine, right? Because that's the ultimate principles of life. You know what I mean? It's not a spooky thing. It's a part of living connected to the source. It's a part of living knowing that you have access, that you are righteous by nature, you know? It's a part of living to know that you could only, like an eagle can only be an eagle. A lion can only be a lion. A God can only be a God. This is righteousness. This is knowing. You know what I mean? It's like, give me the obstacle, give me the challenge, because in the end, it's going to be like it was in the beginning. I am, right? That's the righteous path. That's the righteous by nature. That's the person that's in the know, in control. But we're not always in control. Control is something that we gain. I'm talking about the nature of the thing right now. I'm talking about the nature of the thing. I'm talking about how we feel. I'm talking about why we feel different. I'm talking about why we don't let silly shit slide, and why we don't go along and get along, and why we not scheming and scamming, why we not out here shortcutting ourselves and our experience. Because it's a natural thing. It feels right when I do the right thing. Like again, the reward of doing the right thing is its own reward. You know what I'm saying? Doing the right thing is its own reward. If you see somebody um, that car ran out of gas, and you take them to go get some gas, you're not going to get no money from that, because obviously they don't have any money, or they wouldn't let let their car go out of gas, right? So what do you do? Do you do the right thing, or do you just say, well, shit, better get you some money? See? Stay on this righteous path. Stay connected to your nature. Now is the time for nature to be permanent. Again, I love divinity. I love the divine mind, but I'm telling you, when you stay natural, when you stay I am, when you stay connected to knowing, that's when the divine mind can speak to you and through you. You know? When you understand that you are on this side. I heard, we all heard old heads say, yo, I'm in the valley of the shadow of death. I ain't scared, you know? And that's my shit. That's my shit, right? And I don't want y'all to be scared, because this is the valley. This is a walk here. This is a journey. This is a path. We headed towards something great, because we are, again, I don't need to know where I'm going. I know that I'm righteous by nature. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to know what evil lurks in the hearts of men. I know I'm righteous by nature. That's your protection out here. That's your go-to card. You know? That's your like I tell you a lot of times, I never had to worry about winning because I always felt like I had a purpose in life. So I knew I couldn't lose. And I'm here to tell y'all that's enough. That's enough to start. That righteous by nature. Knowing that you got a purpose and that you can't lose. Knowing that you are who you are based upon nature. You don't have to win every time because winning is only defined by your existence. You want to stay on you want to stay on your path. You want to stay natural. You want to do things that feel natural to you. Can't worry about TVs, can't worry about books. Again, this is a righteous path. It's something that comes naturally. It comes innately. It's in tune. It's something that we feel from being different. It's something that we experience. It's these differences that we experience in our everyday life. It's a natural thing. Being righteous naturally. You know, you're naturally righteous people. We've just been confused right now. We got a lot of naturally righteous people that's been bamboozled, that's asleep, that's lost in the sauce, that can't find their way back to their nature. Right? Like being yourself isn't profitable right now. What's naturally you isn't socially acceptable right now. You see? But that doesn't mean it's not. That's when you come. You see, that doesn't mean it's not true. You know? You can't get socially acceptable truths just yet. That's something that we building, right? We gotta build it. But as long as you trust your nature, as long as you can understand that you are righteous by nature. See, like this ain't. I cannot tell you my shit ain't for everybody. I understand that I'm super crazy. I'm super in tune. I'm super spiritual. But I know I'm not alone though. That's what this has told me. That's what this experience has told me. That there are some righteous people in the world. There are some divine minds in the world. But it's lonely out here as a divine mind. And we get used to that. We get comfortable with that. We get to expecting that. Right? But when you are one of the ones, when you are in tune and tapped in, turned on, it can be exciting, to say the least. You know? And that's the thing about the righteous path and shit. It's like, what are you expecting from this path? What are you looking for? What are you chasing, right? See, that's the thing. When it's righteous path, you're not chasing. When you living in a righteous path, you're not chasing. You walk in your path. You in tune. You knowing. You knowing. Like again, I don't have to be afraid to not know. I can trust that I will know what I need to know when the situation arises. When you connected to the source of all things, you good to go. You got your book bag. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, everything is in your book bag. You don't need to just keep grabbing it every day. It's on there, and that's being righteous. That's being in tune. That's being able to trust in your natural state. You know, they got us so scared to recognize the differences that make us that set us apart. It's the time to make a hoop to do about these differences. I'm ready to let everybody know about these differences. You see what I'm saying? Because these differences are righteous. We don't understand that there's that possibility that there are some righteous people by nature. There are some people that I am by nature. And that's where we're going to be at. That's where we're going to continue to live at, in that zone of the righteousness, of the in tune ones, the ones that are. Yeah, man, like I'm just excited about life right now. Indeed. I'm excited about life and shit. I'm excited about being righteous by nature. I'm excited about being wrong and being righteous. Again, being wrong and being righteous is fantastic and shit. A nigga hurting you and being righteous is fantastic. Like there is no wrong when you're righteous by nature. You have to understand that it's divinity. We're here to we're here to live that way. It's upsetting, it's scary to most people. I get it. But it can't be wrong if you're righteous. Hmm. It can't be wrong if you're righteous. You know? It can't be wrong if you got righteous intentions, if you got righteous thoughts and righteous mentality. But you can make a mistake, you know? You can fail, right? At first glance, at first try. That's the beauty of it. When you you know, when you get to fail, you get to try harder, be more creative, find a way to be more in tune, find a way to be more connected. Am I missing something? Like again, the righteous by nature is a start. That's when you trust yourself. That's when you bust your ass and get back up. But when you got that divine mind is when you dare to see differently. When you dare to do for yourself. Again, I tell you, man, they say God love fools and babies. That man, what about a fool and a baby who God love? Is it they on a righteous path, right? They righteous by nature, right? A baby is righteous by nature. A baby don't come out angry and evil. You see, how many people out here gonna tell me there's some evil babies in the world? There's some demon cursed children in the world. It's impossible. You don't meet no babies like that. A baby is righteous by nature, right? So in between there and here, where did you lose your path? Did you lose your nature? Between there and here, where did you lose your connection to source? Hmm? Between there and here, where did you lose your righteousness? Because you could go back and find it. You know what I'm saying? We could go back and reclaim it. You got to, because if that's who you are, the who you are now ain't who you are if you ain't righteous by nature. Don't come out here and have no kids and tell me them motherfuckers is bastards. No good. You're crazy. You see? So in between here and there, we got We gotta we got our righteousness covered. There's no way in the world that we can't find it. We can't work on it. We can't get back to our true selves, our true nature. See? That's this part of the game. I love it. I love it because again, it feels different here. It feels different here. You know? Like again, like people have to understand where you are with your like the thing about a child. Let's stay back to that child and his righteousness, right? By nature. But what does a child do? A child lives upon his understanding, goes upon what it goes for what it knows. It don't know much, right? But it seems like the more it knows, the less further it comes away from the righteousness. See what I'm saying? So now we gotta understand that it's some things that we done picked up along the way that might have got us off our path, that might have turned us away from our nature. But that's some things we done picked up. Take the courage now, take the divine mind now, develop the divine mind and put those things down. That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, you can't be mad at all right, like, look, first be righteous before you be a millionaire. Why? Because you can't be mad at yourself when you wasn't righteous. You have to accept that experience. Same way with money and anything else. Like, it's all just a thing until you achieve it. Until you achieve your wholeness and your peace, don't be mad at when you didn't have it, right? Because again, nothing is fulfilling as righteousness. It's nothing as securing as righteousness, as knowing that what you're doing, like I say, that you're on the right path. You're on the right path. You're headed in the right direction. You're doing the right thing. You're in tune. You can't lose. The scary shit. We all get afraid. Like I say, like that's what the Jesus is. That's what the Muhammad is. That's what the Allah is. That's the nigga that can help you and guide you to do the right thing. Y'all scared. They not divine by they not righteous by nature. And their minds is not divine. They're not connected. They need a Allah. They need a coach. They need a guide. They need a nigga in the balcony um, fixing the books. That's what Jesus is. When you calling on these extra niggas because you're trying to fix the books. But the reality is when you can accept that you want the power, you can control that power. You can handle that power. You don't need a nigga to fix the books for you. You can fix your own books. See, people acting like they not down to cheat. They down to cheat if God says it's okay. If Jesus says it's okay, if Muhammad says it's okay, they'll cheat. Because that's what cheating is to them. Magic is cheating. Extra sensory powers and enlightenment, knowledge of self, law of attraction, all of that shit is cheating. You know what I'm saying? The magical Negro, they cheating. But if God says okay, if it be the Lord's will, they'll take it. That's what I'm saying. That's the weak people. That's the people that don't trust themselves. That's the people that's not righteous by nature. You don't need a referee when you're righteous by nature. You don't need somebody uh, giving you your allowance when you righteous by nature and shit. You see? And that's the hard part that people can't get. That we gotta catch up to. We gotta catch up to that. To being righteous by nature. To being our own judge and our own jury. To judging our own mental. Because we want the power. Everybody, like I say, like you understand how bad a Christian wants the power. A nigga go to church, stand out, crying down, Hallelujah, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Please help me, Jesus. Help me, Jesus. They want the power. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. Stomping up and down, spinning all around. They trying to activate the power. Lord Jesus, see me, help me, hear me. Ha, 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 ha. Activate the power. But they don't want to find out how to activate the power themselves. Maybe they can't trust themselves. They're not righteous by nature. Maybe they don't feel like they deserve the power. They're not righteous by nature. Maybe they don't know what they would do with the power. They're not righteous by nature. But the point lies that they want access to the power. Hallelujah. Don't say the name of Lord God in vain. Why? Because it's power. Don't use the Lord name. Why? Because it's power. You only call on the name of the Lord when you want access to the power. What they call the shit? Shekinah. Shekinah. The power of the Lord. Some shit, right? See? So they want access to the power, but they don't want to control the power. They don't want it on demand. They only want it when someone else greenlights it. They want a producer. They need a director. Somebody got to make the beat. But they want the power. They want access to the power. They want access to the blood, right? Power in the blood of Jesus. You know what I'm saying? They want access to the power. So it's like we can't deny reality because some other people are willing to shortchange themselves, you know? And I get it, that's scary. That's scary, you know? Because again, if you believe that it's power, you might not believe, oh, this, it's blasphemy to say that that you got the power too. Like, what the fuck? I get it. That's the brainwashing and shit. But the point is, what I'm trying to say is, them people that ain't righteous by nature, they want access to the power too. Hallelujah. That's why I don't want y'all to use those swear words, you know? Like the Hebrews is curse, and they tell you don't use no curse words. Yeah, I don't like when y'all curse. Don't curse around me. Why? Because the words is power. The words have emphasis. You see? And they don't want no fucking power and coming out of the mouth of the gods. That's crazy, right? These niggas speak the world into existence, and they just out here putting emphasis on shit. Just putting power in every word they use, swearing and you know what I mean, affirming. Bro, I swear to God, don't swear to God. Billy out here swearing to God. She said, "Fuck that bitch." Billy out here swearing. He said, "Fuck that bitch." So which one is it? You swear to God, or do you fuck that bitch? And you see what I'm saying? The point is the power. The point is the power, and you can't access it. Fucking with these regular people. The point is the power. You can't access it. And they want to access it, but they scared to access it. They can only go through Allah, Muhammad, Jesus, Yahweh. But when you're righteous by nature, then you get to determine your own future. You know, that's what I want to get into, right? I'm so excited about future and determining future, and living in a future of righteousness. You know, shout out to everybody living in a future of righteousness. You know. But yeah, I definitely wanted to share that today. We're gonna get way more deep into the spiritual world, man. Like that's just where we back at, where I'm back at. Totally in tune, just feeling excited about spring, ready to plant seeds. Who's ready to plant seeds? That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta have to get ready. Who's gonna plant? How you gonna plant righteous seeds? See, that's the thing about it. Like we are scared to death. People are so scared to death of power, so scared to death to access power and to have attainable power. You know, it's upsetting. It's scary, but that's where we at in this next level, though. You know, I don't mind being where I'm at with this, brother. I'm a guy. Like again, like I want to show y'all the way up. The, the like this is a part of my life where like I never like imagine like you know what I mean. I never felt like this before. Well, I know, you know, and it's just about knowing, man. It's just about knowing how real is righteousness, how real is honor and truth and divinity, right? Like I know, and I'm excited about knowing and being secure in my knowing. I'm secure about sharing my nature. I'm secure about developing my mind into divinity. Like again, we cannot be afraid to find out where we got off the righteous path, where we turned away from our righteous nature. When do we give in to worldly demands and worldly obsessions and depression? Because the world is everywhere, the world exists. We can't deny it. But once we start to realize where we stepped off the path, we can get back on it. Again, until you accept your nature will not produce fruit. My nature cannot produce fruit until I accept that I am an orange tree. I can't be an orange tree trying to make apples. Every time I come up with an orange seed, I get upset. What is this shit? I want apples. I want to be a bad motherfucker. I want to be mean. I want to be evil. I want to be Puff Daddy. Why I keep coming up with all these oranges? Why I come up with all this nice shit? And we want to change our nature. You know, we want to change our nature and shit. We don't want to be orange trees, but once we accept that we are naturally righteous, it's not a race. See, this thing ain't a race. It's not a race. But we have to accept the righteous path. All fruit. What is it called? You'll bear your fruit in truth in due season. You know what I'm saying? When it's a season of harvest, when there's a season of when it's a time to sow, it's a time to reap. It's the nature of things. All things in its nature, all things in its time. But when you are righteous by nature, you can respect time, bro. It's not a race. None of this shit is a race. Who are we rushing for? Who are we excited to be excited for? I know it doesn't seem understandable, but it doesn't seem understandable. But that doesn't make it impossible. It doesn't make it untrue. It doesn't make it unobtainable. Like again, like if we're not trying to live life and live it more abundantly, if we're not trying to obtain goals and obtain objectives, if we're not trying to set goals and objectives for ourselves, then we are not living up to our full potential. Still righteous by nature, but we haven't tapped into that divine mind. Still righteous, still gonna get the highest and the best in life. Still can lose, but you ain't tapped in. Like I tell niggas, like I'm not a troll. I'm a controller. Like I know how to. I don't troll niggas. I control niggas. It's a difference. I don't troll. I control. That's divine by nature. You know what I'm saying? That's righteous by nature. I may seem like I'm playing in the sin. I might be playing in the mud with some people, but I'm not. You know, and that's your righteousness. That's your divinity. That's your divine mind in control. Because again, I tell you the basic level is realizing that we are righteous by nature. We are a righteous people by nature. The soul people, the soul kin. We are righteous by nature. We have a righteous nature. How you doing, ma'am? How you doing, sir? How you feeling? All right, glad to hear it. How your mama doing? Oh man, I'm glad she doing good. We are righteous by nature. We naturally care about each other. We naturally care about black people, about the world people, white people, Spanish people. We are caring people, righteous by nature. That's what we need to focus on. You know what I'm saying? Like again, you don't have to do too much. A lot of this shit is we gotta trust. Sometimes you gotta learn how to say no. You gotta start saying no to stuff that doesn't resonate. Cuz was here, if Alon Devine was here, she would say, if it doesn't serve you, we have to say no. You know, being righteous by nature doesn't mean that can't be, you can't say no. In this world, you gotta say no. Like I say, some of this shit, people are hurting themselves and don't even know it, asking you to be an accessory to their own demise, asking you to be an accessory to their own torture, their own toxicity. You see? So we got to learn how to say no. We got to learn how to be righteous, to stay righteous, to do the right thing. Right? And that's the beginning of it. You got to know how to do the right thing at all times. You got to know how to feel in tuned, right? Be righteous by nature. Trust your nature. Trust your knowing. Trust your understanding. I know that's hard for people, you know? But like at this stage, I'm telling you, I am it. That's why I'm here. We in the crib. Me, because I'm him. I'm as good as it get, and there's none better. I'm righteous by nature. I have a divine mind. I'm connected to the source of all things, and I'm about to demo. It's a demo. Like, you gotta understand the nigga that wanna be at the bottom. I wanna be at the bottom. I wanna be counted out. I want y'all to hate me. So y'all can, I mean, I don't want y'all to hate me. That's stupid. We already been there. Y'all don't hate me. I want y'all to love me. Pardon me. I don't want y'all to hate me. That's stupid. But I want people to understand that what I'm doing can be done. Yo, it can't be done. It's impossible. It can't be done. It can be done. It can be done. It's a natural thing. I'm telling you, like, again, I know what I did. A lot of people probably couldn't do it again because they don't know what they did, right? To a certain level. But it's a journey. It's like I'm totally secure. I'm totally sure. It's like I can't lose. I got too much going right now. I'm like in a casino. I'm gambling on myself. I know it seems crazy, but the way I see life right now is like bet on me all day. If I was to bet on somebody else, that'd be crazy right now. You know, like what I know about myself, what I believe about myself. If I was to bet on a dice game, a football game, a turtle race, I would be crazy. Bet on yourself right now. Trust in what you know. Trust in what you believe. Understand your nature. Understand your divinity. That's how I'm standing on life. That's how I'm moving through it. It's scary. Like again, I'm moving with hindsight 2020. I'm moving knowing everything that I ever did that I didn't ever know. I'm running through life right now feeling in tune, feeling in control, feeling like I can call on power and call on forces, feeling like I can call on energy and I can attract things, feel like I can make things happen, I can rally the troops. I really do. Like, it's a real feeling, it's an understanding. I'm excited about being one. And I want to show it. I can't wait to show it. I want to show it as it grows, as it gets big, as it moves and molests and it changes the world. Because it's like, hey, he did it again. Y'all can see it. It can be done. It can be done. That's what this is about. It can be done. I'm here to show it because I can feel it. I know y'all like it can't be done. Nobody can be done. Whatever you talking about, buddy. I don't know. But it's a peace and it's a knowing that I can't lose with this. I can't. I can't lose in knowing. I can't lose in being sure and being true and I'm being righteous by nature. I can't lose at having a divine mind, working on my divine mind, working on being a better man. I can't lose. It's not popular until it's popular. Like that's what I really want to demonstrate. That the shit ain't popular until it work. But I want to put in the work. And it's unnecessary work. But it's the work to show the development. We can't act like niggas don't develop. All that shit is movie stuff, Hollywood stuff, plant stuff. But when we start showing development, we start showing the creation in the depths of a man's mind, the depths of a person's character, then we can see, you know? if it's possible, if it could be replicated. Because half of the stuff can't be replicated if you can't believe in your nature. You know, it can't be replicated. You can't buy this stuff. You can't pay for experience. You know, that's the good part. That's the blessing. And that's what I want to share. I struggle. Like I said, what I wanted to do before, what I thought I wanted to do was I wanted to take you on a journey with me, on a journey that was already achieved. Like we in March, brother. Pan Africanism is dead. I said we was gonna put the funeral on. The funeral is over. Pan Africanism is dead. Now we're gonna bury. We're gonna put the seeds over top of these plates, right? And I'm already in that mind. I'm ready to plant seeds. I know it seems crazy, but trust me, as a farmer, like you gotta be getting your seeds together. This is the time right now where you might even be clearing the seeds. I know a lot of y'all like, man, it was a nice day today. Let me go out here and plant some seeds. It wouldn't be the best thing to do, you know? Wouldn't be the best thing to do. It's time. It's cyclical. Life is a growing change. It changes and moves. You dig? You gotta know when to plant. But now you could be doing other things. You could be clearing the fields of your mind, clearing the webs of your mind, getting out the cobwebs, doing the repeat. What did I do wrong last year? Did I like the seeds I planted last year? Should I plant those seeds again? Huh? How many of y'all like the seeds that y'all planted last year? Right? Should you plant those seeds again? Should you get some new seeds? Did you try a new investment? Huh? You want to invest in some new seeds this year? Like I'm at a point right now where I'm like, let me just take a little bit of every seed that I've ever had. Wow, I just seen beans, corn, and squash. Like imagine that. Like if you could just take this idea and use this other idea to shield this other idea while this one grows. And that's kind of what I have to do. Mm. Like so say like yeah, you need your squash to be like um your squash is kind of big first, right? Then your corn can grow and be big and pretty. And then your beans can wrap around your corn, right? But you have to plant them all at the same time. That's experience. You don't just first start off planting three seeds at the same time. You don't have three seeds. Who got three seeds? Right? So it takes experience to get to the point where you're like, yo, we can plant three seeds this year. We can work on three ideas. I can have three investments. But you don't need three investments sometimes. You just start off with one. But I'm at beans, corn, and squash. I'm at three investments. Like, I'm at three investments. I'm at three seeds or something this spring. And I'm like, yo, these seeds are crazy. And they are results of my nature, righteousness by nature, right? Is this the right thing? But yeah, I'm excited. I got three seeds. I have more than three seeds, right? But we should be planting our seeds. and planting our seeds, planning our ideas. What are we going to invest our time in? I'm telling you, trust yourself. See, like, I know people watching and listening. Shout out to everybody in the playback. But don't think about business. Like if you righteous by nature, you don't think about business. You want to think about, like Shelly was saying, sharing, right? You want to think about it like it's business. You want to think about it like it's sharing. So treat it like it's a business because you want to be able to, you want to be premium. I know that's crazy. But see, all this is what's coming. Like over this next month, I'm gonna be having like live streams about business and ways to like approach your business from like the bottom, you know. Um, but yeah, it would be premium. Everything we doing is premium. Like I say, it's authentic and it's premium. Right now, because we are authentic, we're the originals only, and everybody. It's not just me. I know I heard other people talking about it because they get excited. You know, like dude was like, "Man, I got family cookbooks and genealogy. We could be selling, right? Y'all could be. That's smart, right? You're welcome. I hope y'all not, forgetting anything, right? But yeah, you can sell all of that stuff, right? And it's a premium. We have to put it like a premium. I know it's hard to think about that already, but you gotta leave a room for a knockoff, for a copycat. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of y'all copies, so y'all don't understand that. But it's like when you gotta be so like high price and so high value. Not high value, but like because again, people will steal your ideas. They will just take the stuff that you thought about hard, learn hard, and they'll just, oh wow, that's a good idea. And they'll just do it. And they'll do it for half off your shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like y'all stealing from me. Now when we get to this money, niggas, y'all steal from me, they gonna steal from you. You know what I mean? Like, so it's gonna be a price gouge, and y'all gonna, you're gonna lose because somebody in China gonna make the shit that y'all coming up with, and y'all ain't gonna have the premium. But that's being connected to your nature, and representing your nature. Like again, a lot of this stuff that we want to get into is not about money. Like again, if y'all could be willing to create, well, not y'all, but if you could be willing to create an audience. See, like for me, I'm willing to create an audience, right? But I'm willing to create a demographic, right? Like I realize that the audience is one thing, cool, but your audience is a demographic. Your audience is males, females, single, married, employed, unemployed. You know what I mean? There's a demographic there. So that's what I'm creating, demographics. And I want to cater to demographics, not to every, like again, you know, but premium. But yeah, because again, I need to see right now, supply side, it ain't no dope. We need some dope. Like I can, like I say, I'm ready to do. I'm ready to create the demo, the audience of people that want the dope. That seemed crazy, right? But I'm gonna create some people. I'm gonna find some people, right? That want that dope shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. That's where I'm at with this. Like everybody gonna want this dope. So I need people to make some dope. You know, longevity, long term. Because again, like I'm saying, like what does the religion offer you? What does the history offer you? What does the spirituality offer you? Hmm? See, spirituality is the only one of those that offers you a way of life, a way of living. History doesn't offer you a way of living. I'm just being honest. Religion, does religion give you a culture? Well, I guess see, religion is so mixed in with spirituality. It's a shame. But religion couldn't give you a way of living, though. Well, yeah, it could. My bad. So I guess that's out there. Can it give you a righteous way of living? I guess. Hey man, everything is up to anybody. Like you could be whatever you want to do. Like, I'm about to be so good, I'm not even gonna know it. You know what I mean? Like I know it. Like I'm about to be like again. Like I seen it happen so quick. Like for real, I seen it happen so quick. Like I was like, shout out to the other night. That shit really fucked me out. Like I'm in the room. I got four baddies in here. I got fucking Lucky Hana. I got Heather, Shani. I know Cuz up in the back somewhere. And we was just busting it up, chilling. We had a little dinner date, right? Day ones. So the shit that I was worried about, I'm not worried about. Even though I like being in here by myself sometimes, so I can just rant, right? But I realized that man, you get 30,000 people. Wait, you know what I'm saying? You get 10,000 people quick. You get 15,000 people quick. Like once you hit a 5,000 mark, maybe it might be quick, right? Because you know, see, that's just how I'm thinking right now, mentally. I'm just mentally like, yo, I can make this shit quick. I can press a button and they go quick. I'll be gone. I'll be in another world. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, like, and that's where I'm going with this shit. So I'm just chilling. I just want to watch it all just unfold from 0 to 100, 0 to 1,000. Like I like the journey because you can't take it from me. You know. And like I say, I'm secure to the point where I know my goddesses, you know what I mean, is in a building. Well, not in a building, but like, you know what I mean? Like in the castle, you know what I mean? The royals in the building. And I'm excited about the new people. Again, like I wasn't planning on getting that many people. You have to understand that. It wasn't a plan. I didn't plan on it. My plan was let's just let some new people in, give them a chance to get this information, give them a chance to like, you know, to know me and know priest king and this type of shit that I'm talking about, right? I don't know. and it did kind of good. What the fuck? Niggas cleaning the streets. It should sound like an earthquake. Crazy. But I guess I was talking crazy, but to know me and what I could do, type of ideas I present to the world, and see if they can fuck with it. And they did, and they do, and that was the thing. That was the thing, you know? Like, and like I said, I learned a lot of shit. Like, you have to understand, like, I told you, I learned, like, that, hey, if I don't, like, no, like, all that shit was organic for, like, the last 2 years, right? But I learned, like, if I don't tell the people about the book, they're not gonna buy the book. Like, you don't have to put up a commercial. You just gotta remind the people. Like Umar gotta say hit the cash app. If you don't remind the people hit the cash app, they don't know. Right? A lot of people who might have followed me from day one might have came in from a video or an ad or something. Right? I started thinking like, because a person coming from an ad doesn't mean a bad thing. Like, I haven't really like I took these ideas and I let them be organic. But what if I shove them down people's throat? What if? Cause see, what I'm realizing is, what if it's people who aren't getting this information that will want it? Like, it's a weird thing that I'm saying. Like, I had to realize that I need to shove this shit down people's throats, not in a negative way, but just like in a way that what I said. I need to shove it down people's throat. Yeah, I do. Because again, I can't depend on the algorithm, right? I can't depend on programming and brainwashing. You can't depend on notifications and shares and shit. Like again, so like I told you, like, here's the shit about me. Like I told y'all the shit about the reels because of Facebook, Instagram. When they was going on Instagram, they started going crazy. I was like, damn, these reels is tripping. I was like, no, I said people fucking with me. I realized, it's just they need to be able to consume it. They can consume it and hand it. All right, cool. So that was that. But then I started realizing, like, all right, well, anyway, none of that mattered because I didn't have anything to offer. You know, I have anything to offer. Like I'm saying, like I couldn't use anything. You have to understand, like, again, I didn't have anything to offer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like I'm living in a world right now where I feel like I have something to offer. Like, not like crazy like TV shit. Not because again, I'm telling you, I have to understand in my mind and my whole life, I'm really trying to set up for other people to offer something to other people. Who got what you got. I never really. I had to learn how to do stuff so I could help. I could always be ready to help, but I know how to do stuff. So it's like, bro, like, and it's like I said, my whole thing is, what do I want to do? But we gotta be divine. We gotta be righteous by nature. We can't really lose. We gotta shove this shit down their throat. We can't take it for granted that people are getting this information. We can't take it for granted that they're gonna be able to, type in a name and find it. Like I said. So my thing is, I'm really secure. I know it seems crazy. Like that's the common sense that I got. That's the security, knowing what I'm not doing. Like if I could get back to what I was doing, that'd be great, right? We not tripping. But even if I don't, like it's so much that I wasn't doing that I need to be doing that that I should be doing, and that would be way better. Like that's the new seeds. That's the new plant. Like the new plant is just trusting and knowing, like, yo, I know how to bake a cake. I gotta bake this cake. Like I'm just ready to bake this cake, and I'm baking this cake. Don't worry. But again, this is about planning. This ain't no rush. Life ain't no rush. You better measure twice, cut once, cause you can't cut twice. You know what I mean? It's unnecessary. You can, but if you cut too short, you can't cut twice. See what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's where I'm at. Like I'm in the know, divine by mind. I trust in this shit. This is the most powerful is feeling I ever had. You know, and it's not like something like I tell you. I'm the scary guy. I'm the nervous guy. I get anxious. I get excited. I get all of that, right? I get the BGs, the bubbly guts, right? But I'm not nervous or nothing because it's not like you can't run from yourself. You can't hide from yourself. You can't disappear from who you are. Like I told you about destiny, and destiny is a destination. When you arrive at your destiny, what do? Do you go back? Like the sad part about destiny is like, and do you leave here? Do you leave destiny and go back to your old self, or do you trust that your old self will make it here? Like obviously you will make it here, right? And that's destiny. Like, bro, like when you good, we good. We alright. We ain't tripping. We don't need nothing else but time. Time to plant. Time to water. Time to nurture. Shove this shit down their throat. You know, so they can watch the growth and development. So they can see a person that believes in themselves, that they're going to be a change agent. They're going to change everything, the world, the algorithm, the summer. Like again, when I come out, like I understand, like I come out, I make celebrities come out. You know what I'm saying? I make celebrities come out. And I'm not, see, this is, I don't know what this is. This is just natural. I don't know what this is, and I don't know what to do with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine it. Imagine that I could penetrate audiences and penetrate um, the highest levels of um, tax brackets, we'll say that. But I didn't know what to do with that. I could gather up all of the Negroes, all the black people, and remind them. Didn't grandma tell you you got Indian in your family, nigga? But I didn't know what to do with that. I gotta tell you, my thing was just to get everybody, let everybody know. I didn't know what to do with that. Like imagine you knowing that I can gather all these people up. I can make this shit into a wave. I can create a mainstream situation here, and I don't know what to do with it other than doing it. So now we at destiny. Now we're like, okay, well here you are. You did it. It's arrived. Celebration. What do you do with it? What do you do with everything? Now that everything is in its proper place. Like again, I don't have no complaints about life. I don't have no. I mean, of course, it's things that we need to be doing, but It's not none of that is urgent today. Urgent today is setting up a future. Like I say, planting these seeds, making sure we can eat. That's what's urgent today, at least to me. Because again, like I say, like none of these religions give us a right, give us a nature. You know, we got a culture, and hopefully, some of us going to have a spirituality, a spiritual system. You know, and those two things are our benefits. Those two things are exclusively us, essentially. Man. But yeah, I'm excited. This is the challenge of my life. This is like and it's nothing. It's patience. You know, of course, there's going to be obstacles. It's obstacles every day because it's so easy. It's so laid out. That's why you gotta be righteous by nature. You gotta be holy. You gotta be true. Can't be spiritual, right? Not temperamental. But yeah, this next level is amazing. And like I'm saying, like so again, it's still about it's not about me. It's about you. Half of it is about me because I'm creative. I like being creative and I want to be more creative. I've come into that part of me that's creative, that's generative, you know, that's illustrious. I come into that side of me like I'm cool with that. Right? It's shit in my mind that I want to let out, and it's different ways I want to do it. Right? But I'm cool with that. But again, like I said, y'all, like the part of my heart, like, is really in helping others and letting other people be their best selves, and get the girl that their dream girl, and having the best night of their life. Like that's a big part of who I am. Like being a connect, being a plug. You know what I mean? Like that's the part of me that I like, where people can, you know. So that's the other shit. That's the shit that we gonna have to force down niggas' throat. And I know y'all don't understand that, but like that's it's so next level, bro. I'm so next level. I'm not next level. Like I say, I'm so next level that it don't make sense. I'm so nobody can even imagine what I'm doing that it don't even make sense. Like I cannot even rush. What's the purpose of rushing and nobody can imagine this? Oh, it's already been done. Yep. Nobody can imagine doing something. That's where I'm at with this shit. Like my whole life has changed because we arrived at destiny. That's what I'm saying. Like I want everybody to wake up and focus in destiny. Focus on where is your destination. Where will you end up? Where is just righteousness leading you, right? Where is hatred and toxicity leading you, right? Where is despair leading you? Where is these depression doctrines leading you? Like it's gonna only be up from here. It's amazing. It's gonna only be up from here. That's what I want. Like, could you imagine being at a place in life where it can only go up? Like, even if you slip, stumble, broke your leg, even if you're out of the hospital, You going back. You still going up. I hope so, right? This is crazy. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now, bro. Like, I'm at a peace, right? Where I can just accept possibilities, where I can just accept infinite possibilities and the infinite bounty, where I can accept abundance. Like, again, when you get to a mental space where you can accept abundance, you might think abundant thoughts. Yeah, I mean, like, if you start to think about ways to find a job that'll pay you enough money to pay your bills, you'll find that job. Like, if you start thinking of ways to be abundant, you'll be abundant. If you start thinking of ways to live abundant, you're going to live abundant. If you start thinking of ways to be attractive, you will start attracting. Shit. At this level where I'm at, bro, is just patience. It's just patience. It's the righteous nature. It's just patience. It's spirit rich. It's patience. You know? It's like knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. You know what I'm saying? It's what it is. It's the understanding part. Where what will be, will be. So be it. My favorite song. So be it. And I know it seems crazy, it's dangerous. But hey, like, remember I did Heating Up a Cold War? Nobody watched that. Probably a couple hundred people, but the point was the point. Sometimes you just gotta let people know what I'm doing. I gotta let me know what I'm doing. That's what this is. Like, again, shout out to the motherfucking retrograde, watching all the reruns. I got to see, bro, like, I really believed in this shit. I really did. I don't give a fuck who take credit for what. Y'all can, man. I'm glad y'all can. But I believed in this shit. I believed in what happened, bro. I really did. I really did. I really did. I sacrificed a lot for this shit. I really did. Like, I know it's too crazy. But in my mind, in my reality, I just knew it was going to happen. And I could not give up on it. And I could not do anything other than make this shit happen. And that's crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. Like, why would you do all of that? Why would you put everything into it, your mind and your heart, your soul into this shit? Why? It's crazy to me. You know what I mean? And again, like I say, like, I'm really like, I'm glad everybody is where they at. Like, I don't need the position because I need to slide out and go to this next level. Like, again, I don't know why I did all of this shit, but I know I did it and I can do it again. It's the greatest thing in the world to me. That's what I'm ready for. I'm like, again, like, that rerun shit. Looking at them reruns, I'm be like, yo, you stupid, bro. You are the dumbest nigga I know. Why would you do this shit? But I'm like, yes, do it again. Do it again, knowing that you can do it. And then do it again with a purpose, with a plan, with a real mission, not just to tell everybody. And I get it. Y'all can blame me, I get it. I brought everybody here just to be here. Okay, cool. But now imagine we got a purpose. We got a plan, we got a mission, we got a system, we got economics, we got community. Like, it's different now. And I'm like, yo, everything I did before, what if I do it harder? That's all I'm saying to myself. If y'all can understand that. Like, if I did it before, boom, cool, all right. But what if you do it harder? What if you go harder, 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 non-stop? Like, again, I'm telling you, I didn't do it for no money. I didn't have a website. Nobody can tell you all my Cash App. Nobody could tell you um, where I'm sending you to do something. But now I gotta do that. I got to do that. I got to do that. I got to have some stuff. Like, how do you not have stuff? People want stuff from me. I got to give you something. I got stuff that y'all need. And I could never see that I had stuff that people wanted. That was crazy to me. How you got something people want? But also, at this stage at a game, it's a 50-50 thing. So here's two things to the science, and I can tell everybody y'all can think about this when y'all maneuvering. So when you got stuff out there, like I say before, all of this stuff was for free. I wasn't selling it. But when you got stuff for sale, it has a brand value now to it. So now we got Indian as information. Now, if we can add value to the brand, it's going to just go crazy. I know that's like, what does that mean? That's more talking. No, I'm talking about here, baby. I'm talking about the mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, again, for me, in my mind, this shit has to be valuable to us. It has to have value to us. We have to hold this thing dear. I tell us about our values and what do we value. You know what I mean? How do we equate value to this stuff? That's the game right now. Like again, it's hard for me to be like the value in something I didn't see that people didn't value it at first, and I thought people didn't value it. How do you see the value? Like you can't see the value in something that people don't value. But once you start to see the value in something, you can't go back. Like I can't go back. So what I'm saying is people that's not us, they need to see that we got books. We got culture. We selling books. We selling culture. We selling feathers. People need to see that. That's how the brand goes further. Advertisements and marketing. That's how the brand becomes respectable. Just how you put it into everyday culture. The brand has to be respected. It has to be valuable. It has to be, what is this shit called when it's like it's in your everyday life. It's essential. That's where I'm at with this shit, bro. Remember that word, essential, because that's what we dealing with. The essentials. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to make a new world again. I say for me, like again, I was watching the I was watching a video about the Guale, and in the video I don't say in the first video, in the beginning of the video, I say Wale. I do, and I like the Wale or something. But I say it the way that they say it in academia. As I go on towards the end of the video, I start saying it right. And then when I get to the Cherokee video, that's when I really start saying it right. I was like, damn, okay. But the Mississippian, so the Aboriginals is Mississippians. A lot of the Aboriginals talk about the Mississippians. A lot of them, if not the majority, right? What else? It's a couple other ones. I might keep them to myself. But the point is, those are brands, those are culture. People need to know more about, like, again, Mississippian. What is that? Right? Indians 2.0. What is that? Again, that's not a brand. That's a thing. So I'm not going to do too much with that one, but Mississippian culture, like, shout out to the niggas that's representing that. But that's something. Like I said, I'm excited about that. Taking that brand to another level, making it a real thing. Because again, I realized, like, I wanted to see. I understand, like, bro, I be pushing these ideas for reasons, because I know that they want to tie us into other people's culture. I know that they want to tie us in to a narrative that may not fit us. So I push us. I push us. We Mississippian. I push us. We from the South. You see? But now that is a thing now. We gotta push it. We gotta keep pushing it. It has to be a thing now. It has to be a culture around it. It has to be a lifestyle around it. That's where I'm at with this shit. You know? That's an amazing place to be. Like again, I mean, I gotta have a culture, and I gotta find products to push this culture. Like, what products? Imagine a product that's American Indian that could be mainstream. Please do. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the shit I'm thinking. The same way we thinking about creating a, um, a mainstream movement, I need to create a mainstream product, multiple mainstream products that could be, you know, everywhere in every household. That's what we need to do. That's what I want to do. Because I know I could do that. A product. Not my product, your product. Like, I know I could make my products mainstream. I think I can. That's the goal for me. Like I'm telling you, I want to better myself. Peace to the goddesses. Hey, Rain. Like I said, I'm willing to bet on myself. That's the product part, right? That's me being me, you know, not afraid to show y'all why I'm the best spiritual teacher in the planet. To show y'all why I'm the only spiritual leader in the world right now. Like, I'm the most spiritual person ever, right? Because I'm about to show y'all. But the point is, I'm just ready for it. Slowly but surely, one day at a time. You know, Rain is crazy. She asked the same two questions. Is she a real person, yo? But I'm just excited though. I don't worry about any problems. I don't worry about any trouble. I'm just one day at a time. I'm just excited, you know? And that's the thing too. Like, yeah, don't be anxious. Just be excited. Just be ready. Just stay prepared. Stay focused. Yes, I'm a real person. Okay, thank you, darling. Just, see, like, you ask those two questions a lot, but yeah, I am great. My day was great today. I'm ready to take on this world, this challenge, this spring. I'm ready to make some millionaires. You gonna put out your cookbook, Chef Randall? Rain gonna have a cookbook. And see, this is the thing too. Like what I'm about to bring out is really not about me. I can be behind the scenes. I love it, right? Everybody can be the king and be the boss of their own castle. I'm just me. I can be spiritual. I can be, you know, weird and crazy. Not yet, Chef Randall. She ain't ready for the cookbook. I'm sure you have some ghetto sketties up in there. You know how to make you know how to make pizza out of bread. You take the bread, take the tomatoes, take the ketchup, and you put some cheese on there. Put all the ghetto stuff in your cookbook. But yeah, every day I just think about how I can make people rich. I be up on this shit. I be up on the latest technology of finding the ins and outs of getting rich. You know, and I feel like I'm ready, yo. Like that's what I'm saying. I gotta spend the next month on trying to just talk to y'all about it, about this type of stuff, you know, and trusting yourself about the stuff that y'all gonna create and stuff y'all gonna come up with. Because the way to get, like again, the way to happiness is to do what you love, you know, and you find things that you love to share and you can get paid off of it. You know what I'm saying? She do know how to make it though, no doubt. Yeah, we went all together, so yeah, like again, I'm stupid. I think I can see. The thing is, like I say, the thing is the audience. I think I could create the audience. I think I could generate the audience. And I know again, people on YouTube don't look at YouTube like that. You gotta look at everything else. I mean, you know, I do big numbers everywhere else, but even on YouTube, when you do the YouTube shorts, I do crazy numbers. Like but again, I don't do too much nothing. But anyway, the point is, I feel like I can generate a voice, an audience for people, and that's what I'm excited about. You know what I mean? That I can generate an audience for people to get their stuff heard. You know, because again, like I was saying, my shit was like I want to create a platform, a space for teachers to teach. I know that shit seemed crazy, but I seen what they did to me. I'm like, yo, these niggas do this shit to me, and I'm not no fucking teacher. Mm, thank you. He said my videos are inspirational. Thank you. That's what we're trying to get back to, the inspiration, you know? And if I can inspire you to get some money or to share your gifts and then get you paid for that, then that'd be dope. Like that's where I'm at right now. Like I appreciate that. Like again, the inspirational shit is where I want to be. If I can be somewhere, cool. Let's inspire people because I love, spirit. You know what I mean? But if we can inspire people, like, and that's what I'm saying. Do you see, like, no disrespect, but like, dig what you're saying. If I'm inspirational, what am I inspiring people to do? That's why I'm excited because I know what I can inspire you. If I can inspire you to not have no worries, not have no bills, not have no fucking, you know, only problem is what you want, you know, is gonna be steak or lobster. Is your only problem. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to inspire, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, yo, I'm moving forward with that. I can believe you now. No disrespect. It might have been a time I might not even really believed you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how bad. Like again, when you trying to save the world, when you really trying to help and share, you put yourself out there. I got ideas that people may not think is true or necessary. So for them to, to hear it, it might be like that sound crazy. So you build up a wall, you kind of get these insecurities, but it doesn't make you less than, right? But now I'm saying at this point when I can kind of break through all of that and I can say, okay, cool. If I am inspirational, what you gonna do with it? If I am motivational, what you motivating them to do, right? If I am an influence, what am I influencing them to do? See, so for me, like I say, I never necessarily set out to be um, an influencer as far as the community is concerned, right? But now, if I am, what am I going to do? What am I inspiring y'all to do? That's this part of the game. You share my video, see if not true. That's what we talk about. Hopefully, it can be contagious, right? Now, if these videos is contagious, you see what I'm saying? Now, again, all of that is to me is like responsibility. This is knowing what are we sharing now? I gotta share some get rich reality. Some we are righteous people and we deserve the best in life. It's not a problem. It's going to come to us. Here it comes because it's our nature. You see what I'm saying? That's where we at right now. We at that point. We at the point of the game where if I can inspire somebody, I really gotta inspire y'all to get money. I gotta inspire you to live as the royals. I know that's crazy. But again, I don't like who thinks they can inspire somebody? Who thinks that they can influence somebody? Not somebody that's really trying, you know what I mean? Because an influencer nowadays is about what? I don't know what they influencing. Like again, we influence the movement. So if I can be inspirational, I need to be focusing this shit on some money, on some paper, some next level, on the future of Indians. How can we inspire to take over the world? It's not impossible, right? It's just something I gotta think about. That's just how I felt. And now I felt like that's so imagine that feeling. That's scary to me. That's why I was upset for like all of like January, basically. Because that's what I'm realizing. I'm feeling, and as these people are coming in, and it's like, what am I inspiring them to do now? What am I inspiring them? Of course, I got Indians 2.0, right? But the point is, it was developing. I was still developing 2.0, and 2.0 is going to be, it's a live thing. It's going to be an institution. But yeah, like I got a different response. Like I say, I gotta cut through the hype. You know what I mean? For me, if I can inspire somebody, if I can fucking, like I said, bro, like there's no way in the world that celebrities, like I'm on Kendrick Lamar album. These niggas made the whole album about me. Kanye, I heard like I'm on at least two songs. I only heard four, but he talked about me in at least two of those songs that Kanye just dropped. So it's like I be like we touching these niggas in whatever way we doing. This shit is getting all out there. Why can't I figure out a way to get money? So that's why I'm saying I'm excited. It's crazy because I figured out a way to get money. I figured out a way that, like I said, I got to spend the next month inspiring niggas to get money though. I know that's it. That's why I'm telling you, I gotta just wait. We gotta be patient because I gotta change. Oh no, they don't want to hear that. But yeah, I gotta change the focus. You know what I mean? Of just of the ones. It ain't for everybody because again, some people gotta buy what we sell. But my thing is like, all right, bro, if you really got some influence, if you really gonna inspire some motherfucking body, nigga, let's get rich. Cause it's that time right now. Like I say, it's not, and this ain't to take over the world. This ain't nothing. We, it's more to be done in other areas. I get it. I'm telling you, I got 3 plants growing, but one of them plants is going to make you rich. And we don't need, again, it's not about being rich. That's why I try to say about like pushing the culture forward. Like I had to rationalize this shit for myself because this shit about to be so big. It's like, how do you do it? And nobody wants to be rich, right? I get it. But as we're moving, we're pushing the culture forward. You know what I'm saying? As you selling your product, the culture is moving forward. You know what I mean? Again, imagine if you had a product that you could advertise, right? And still make a profit. Because again, most times you need to advertise to make a profit, right? So if you could advertise something, that means everybody that's going to know the name. Even people that don't buy it, they want to know the name. They want to know the brand. They want to know da da da. So it's like, imagine how many useless brands we got that don't have a cultural significance. If all the brands that we know now going to have some type of cultural significance, some type of cultural, you know, interplay, we're pushing a brand forward. Now, of course, they're going to make money. They're going to, my palm's itching. I see that shit. It's itching. It's itching. It's itching for some money. Put that in my pocket. It's itching. It's itching. It's itching for some money. Let me scratch that again. Get all that. Yeah. Yeah. Got dirty hands. All right. Say what you want to say. But yeah, like, that's just how I think, you know? But like, imagine you, like, you inspiring people, you motivating people, you influencing people. You gotta change everything at that point, man. I gotta change everything. That's why I'm saying, like, I can't be mad because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't necessarily set out to do that. Like, I didn't set out to go viral. I never set out to get 1,000, 10,000 followers, 1,000. You know what I mean? I think we wanted 1,000 so I could do the community post, so I could have my summer jam screen. That was it. Said, let me get 1,000, y'all. Be cool. That was it. But I don't even tell people to like the button, hit the like button. I just started that, right? So anyway, the point is, I didn't know what I could do with this shit. And now that you're doing it, you can't undo it, you know? And it's like, I don't feel comfortable just not having something where we can all be righteous. We can all be happy. Right? But again, everybody don't need this part. Like some people want what other people have to sell. Like again, you might want some art on your walls. You might want some jewelry. You might want some beads. You might want some stuff that people got to sell, have to share. You know, and that's where we at. Like again, so because I mean, again, like the hardest part is to be able to inspire a motherfucker, a person. That's scary to me. That's why I got to curse say it because it's so scary to me. I gotta swear. I gotta put some emphasis in it because it's scary to me. You know? Like cool, the history part, all of that, that was great. But like I started saying, when it was times when I was realizing like I start the wars, I end the wars. When I call a shot, shots get fired. Like it was crazy. I had to watch what I say and watch what I do, and really, you know, call a shot because it's shot time. Like like right now, like You know, everybody's saying Pan Africanism is dead. That's my line. I started that. Even the Pan Africans are saying it, right? But what do? You can't go back once you got influence and shit. And I wouldn't change it. That's the point. I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't undo it. I want to move forward now. My thing is, how do you move forward with some physical shit? Like, that's why I'm saying I know nobody can think of what I'm thinking of because it's crazy. But the hard part, like I said, you gotta really get to the point where you like, yo, you inspired a nigga, you motivated some niggas, you influenced some niggas, and that's the responsibility I'm carrying now. You see what I'm saying? I'm cool with that though, but I appreciate you for saying that because you just put it into why why I gotta focus on getting some money now, why I gotta be the mature nigga in the like. I know I have to say be mature because I'm not. It's not no diss. I'm just saying like the righteous by nature. But yeah, like I got a different role in this bitch. And it's the role that I wanted, the role that I felt like we needed, you know? But I'm saying like again, in this role, I feel like I got the credibility and I got the positioning to be like, yo, it's time to get this money. You know what I'm saying? I know that seems crazy, but like I just think I can like I can't you can't see this in the beginning. I couldn't see this shit. I know that seems crazy. Like, how do you get here? But it's like, bro, like inspiring shit. Like again, it's spirituality, bro. This is a lot of fucking responsibility, and I'm built for it. I know it seems crazy, but it's what we need. It's the next level. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I'm excited, bro. I mean, imagine you could inspire somebody. Imagine you can. Imagine you can motivate somebody. What do you do next? That shit is fucking scary and dangerous to me. But when you righteous by nature, when you have a divine mind and you practicing on your divine mind, it's it's part of your thing. It's your destiny. You know what I'm saying? It's your destiny. Like again, I gotta thank my cousin Jamal for putting Kilo on the phone. And Kilo challenged me, right? He asked me, "What you got for the kids, nigga? The kids, the fuck? Yeah, what you got for the kids?" And what I realized what he was saying was, "What you got for the future, nigga?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what do we have for the future? And I was like, I ain't got shit, nigga. Get out of my face, nigga. Cause that's a different game. That's the inspiration game. That's the motivation game. What you got for the future? Like, are you inspiring people to have a better life, to have a happier tomorrow? Are you inspiring people to be depressed? You inspiring people to be sad, or you inspiring people to win? Like again, everybody talking about winning and intentions and success mentality. Like again, if you look around this Indian community, we got the spirituality, the success, the gods, the goddesses. You know what I'm saying? It's like all of this stuff. I was able to creep in there, right? But that to me, that's the glue, cause that's the spirituality. That's what everybody's looking for. So when I was able to mix the glue in there to hold this shit together, you know, like shout out to A1, you know, like that's why I'll never really get mad at A1 and shit. But it's just like they be weird. He more, but he be saying peace to the guys, peace to the goddesses. That's not some more shit. Like I said, I don't know A1, and that's my shit, right? And since he came back, I never knew him before he was going. But since he came back, he was saying that, and I always appreciate that, because you know that's my shit. Shout out to Aboriginal TV. He got T-shirts to say Mississippian on it. Shout out to 111 Truth Searcher. He told the nigga, I ain't no more. I ain't none of that shit. I'm a Mississippian. That's my, like I say, these young brothers that I know, watch me and are influenced by me, but they are, you know what I mean, theoretically with this other shit, right? That's just their friends. We all got friends. So it's like, I know that this places of common unity, this places of togetherness here, this places of understanding here. You know what I mean? So like I say, for me, it's just about where do I take this shit. Like I say, it's no. I like imagine like I can't blame nobody at this point. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't blame no entertainers. I can't argue with no more. That's why I'm like, bro, like I can't argue with you. I can't go back to my old shit and be upset and be mad and we don't know this and niggas is scared this and none of that shit is true today. Like all that shit is yesterday news, right? Except for the history, it's still history. But I'm not. I can't be yelling at these niggas like that. You know. But I had to put the dirt on the shit, knowing in my mind that I'm still 2.0, that I'm going to, you know. But again, that whole point, like I say, that shit, this whole shit was the exercise to show me, like, like I told y'all, like the illest thing was, like I said, y'all not gonna always have me to do this shit, to tell niggas who ain't Indian, and tell niggas this ain't that and who ain't that, and like that's what I wanted niggas to get. Yeah, I said the shit is dead, but that's what I'm saying. My last couple of joints was like, what if it ain't dead, nigga? What y'all gonna do about it? What if it ain't dead? What if I'm wrong? You see what I'm saying? Like that was the mentality. That's what I wanted people to get. And I know I sparked it off, but I sparked it off with intentions of y'all fighting this shit. Y'all putting the dirt on this shit. Y'all taking this information that I had, giving y'all niggas, and y'all weaponized, and y'all had it, and y'all was gonna kill it. That's what that whole shit was about. It wasn't about me. What if y'all don't got me? What if I ain't here? What if this shit ain't there? What y'all gonna do? Cause these niggas, we've been under attack. I've showed y'all the Moors came in there 30 deep. I'm like, bro, I'm getting all these fake messages and mails. We was under attack. It was going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But the point was, what y'all gonna do about it? And I got to see, and y'all got to demonstrate what y'all do about this shit, nigga. Fuck you. Niggas was depressed for a week or two, but hey, niggas snapped out of it, and that's dope. Cause again, like I say, and I got to detach from the shit to get out the mode where I gotta watch niggas and monitor nigga behavior and all this shit and have a word to say and you know what I mean, be coaching niggas and shit. No, I got to think about the next level. I got to think about what I really do, how I'm really the inspiration. You know what I mean? Like I know that seemed crazy and shit. Like, but again, I'm glad I'm talking to somebody who said it. You said that, right? And I appreciate it because I'm not crazy, even though I sound crazy. But that's why I'm saying. That's why I know it's hard for somebody else to be where I'm at with this next level because you gotta, one, you gotta be an inspiration, and then you gotta accept that you are inspiration. You gotta be an influencer, and then you gotta accept that you are an influencer. Those two things is totally crazy. That's why I'm saying I can understand how it's probably hard to get here. You know, like again, like Tariq Nasheed, he might not look at himself like an influencer for real, for real. He might look at himself like a entertainer. You know what I'm saying? He might not see himself as inspirational. Like that's why he tried to do the Mac lessons. You know what I'm saying? I remember that shit. We shut that down, right? But he was trying to do some give you advice, give you game, motivation type of situation and shit. You know what I'm saying? So he might not look at himself as that, like he wanted to get into a level where he can be more inspirational, more motivational. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's a hard thing to see. It's a hard thing to see because it's not like, again, it's not like, yo, that was some good information. That was some life changing information. Like I've been there. I can do that. That's easy. No disrespect. Like that's because it's like you're digging in a hole for information. Oh, look what I found. Wow, that's pretty. Ain't that dope? Like going to the mounds and Guale and all of that. That's good. That's dope. Life changing. Life changing. Change your life. Get you out that mentality and shit. You know what I'm saying? But what to do next? You know what I mean? Can I? You know what I'm saying? Like the next level is inspiring niggas to fight, influencing niggas to fight their own fight. That was the next level, and that's what I'm saying. Like it's hard to to get there, and then it's hard to realize that you're doing it. It's hard to realize that, bro. And if you can't realize that, you can't realize what you have to do now, which is crazier than even imagine trying to influence some people, because that's impossible. Yeah, you talking about Tyreek because he was the first person that I really thought, like what I told you when he told that nigga, a nigga said, "Man, I want to start this, da 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 da," and he asked the nigga, "Why don't you do it?" He said, "Cause you the one, you got all the crowd, you got the influence." He said, "Why don't you get some influence, nigga? Like you worry about mine, I got it, cause I'm me. I did this, that, and the third. Why don't you do it?" And the dude was like, "Huh? Like what are you talking about? I can't do it. You're the one. You're the chosen one." Like a lot of us, we look at these celebrities like they're the chosen one and shit, and he looking at it like it's just fucking, it's just viewers, nigga. It's just ratings. And a dude got a dream. He got a motherfucking goal. He trying to bring black people together. So he want to get some nigga that got influence and get him to use it. But he like, nah, nigga, you better go get your own. What this? He said, "Oh, no, brother, you got to get your own." And when I heard him say that, I'm like, dog, is it that easy? Is it that easy? Like it just made my stomach just turn and just twirl. Ugh. Is it that easy to just get? And is that easy to just disrespect the person that's looking to you for it? It just that is like I gotta do something. I gotta get something. And then, you know, but I already had it at that moment and didn't know I had it. But when he said it, it made me start thinking, do I have or how do I get? That was the thing, how do I get? And then I realized that I started doing stuff to test. And I was like, this shit is crazy. I already got. So influence is good, but it's still not inspiration. Inspiration is crazy. That's the crazy part. That's where we at. I want to be inspirational. I want to inspire us. That's what I'm telling you. Like I don't want to be nothing else but spiritual. Like I can't make you choose these words. You know what I'm saying? Like these words is you chose that word, and I want to be that. I appreciate that word, the spiritual aspect in it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we want. Because again, like, yeah, this next level has got to be crazy. It's got to be crazy. Like, what you gonna be doing here? Like, you understand? Like, my ego come attached when it's like, oh, now we got to be grand. You know what I mean? Like, how can I make this so special? That's when your ego come attached. Like, the scaredness and all that other shit comes goes out the window. When you like, damn, now we got to do it big. We got to really, you know, and that's the part. That's the part. But I mean, I ain't gonna front like. And again, like I'm telling you, I'm saying this all this calm. I'm not hyped. I'm not excited because again, like you gotta now I gotta watch everything. Not to say I gotta watch everything, but it's like I'm watching everything because I know it, and it's a calm in that. It's a calm. It's like you can't undo it. You know what I mean? That's the righteous by nature. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't undo it. Stay in tune. Trust it. Let's move forward. That's the destiny part. That's the destination part. Like again, what do we need? Disrespectful or not? No disrespect to religions or nothing, but as a people, we can use some inspiration as a people, as a whole. You know, we can't use a little good inspiration. That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. Like, think. They could put this shit on. Put the thick cap on, huh? You know what I mean? I was in here. Like I tell you, I was in here meditating, talk ball to the wall, trying to, and you better come on down. You better come to me. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because again, who don't need some inspiration? Who don't need a little bit of it? If we can get that into the public, if we can get that into the people, some inspiration, if we can make inspiration mainstream, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where I'm at with this shit. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's stupid. I get it. I get it. But that's where I'm at with this shit. It don't make sense, and I know it don't make sense. I know can't nobody understand this shit. I know it. But again, like when a person will say that to you, how do you respond now? That's a life changing, mind changing destination now. We don't go nowhere from here. We don't go nowhere from here. We perfect here. Everything around here get better. You don't from destiny you don't move. From destiny you build. You know what I'm saying? From destiny you decorate. From inspiration you really gotta really say, well wow. How I mean again, it's what's inspiration? That's an amazing concept. Inspiration makes you think good. It makes you think positivity. Shit, damn it. That's really what we gotta do here. We gotta make positivity. Like again, like you know what I'm saying? I'm excited about it. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like a nigga never imagined that none of that shit was real. Like never imagined none of that shit was real. Couldn't imagine it. But now that you can, it gets good. It gets good. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't hate nobody. I wish everybody could be happy. I wish we could all just be forgiven. You know what I mean? I know I had to play the villain. I had to be the extreme part. But that was just what I had to do. I'm sorry if you got hurt, but I wasn't trying to hurt you. You know what I mean? I was just trying to help you. And I know everybody know I helped them, but it's hard to admit that I may have helped. But I don't have any malicious intent. I was never trying to beat niggas up. Like I say, even with Tariq Nasheed, I feel like I bust his ass. I really do. But I didn't beat the drum. I didn't beat the dead horse. That wasn't the goal. That's still my brother, bro. Like, I know that seems crazy. He police and all that shit. I don't trust that nigga as far as I can throw him, but that's still my brother. I don't want no bad shit to happen to him. I don't want him not to feed his family and his kids. I don't want them to move out their house. I don't want him to go to jail. I don't want him not to have that Bentley. You know what I'm saying? Like, please, let's just find a way for him to be him and not hurting black people. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of shit I be on. These niggas ain't my enemy. I told you, Umar be my friend. Like, I know he would. Like, the nigga sent me his number and shit. I can't call that nigga. I could call him now, but I couldn't call him then. Why? Because he was still my shit. And then he fuck around and be, be a bigger problem. Because I'm going to be inspirational to the nigga. I'm going to try to be on the phone and try to inspire him like a good friend should. I'm not going to treat him like he, I would have been a nigga friend. You know what I'm saying? So, the shit is hard, bro. It's hard. Like, you know? But now it's like, I feel like I'm out of that space. Like, it's crazy because again, I just gotta accept this shit. I know it seems crazy, but again, I'm talking to y'all, and Rain said it. Like, if I can inspire somebody, bro, man, what inspire them to do what? Like, think about that for a night, for just one night. See if you get any sleep. I'm just saying. See if you get any sleep. You won't, because again, like if y'all know me, y'all know my intentions. If y'all know me, y'all know I only got like love for people. So it's like I say, I never had a website. I mean, I had a website, but I never talked about it. I never sent people to it. I never was selling nothing on it. Like, I'm missing a hustle, is what I'm thinking right now, right? But that's not what I'm saying. But I'm just trying to say that so people can understand that I'm stupid out here. Like, I didn't have any intention of a hustle. Like, you at least, nah. Like, I made that book last year and I told y'all they was gonna take it down. I made the book knowing they gonna take it down. Like, and I didn't never sell it. I said, hey, y'all didn't buy it. I just wanted to be a legend. I wanted to have a book that they would get taken down. Like, for real. Some legendary shit. Like the book, like every platform I go on, I get shadow banned. Like, that's my shit. Like, I come hard. I come with the truth. Like, the people gonna love it. But the powers that be, you know, come too hard. But I wasn't really trying to make no money off of it. I just was trying to get the clout, you know? So that's all I'm saying. Like, I didn't have the focus of it. I was focused on what I was focused on, and that was that. I left it there, and it was all good. It was all good. But now, knowing that I could, I mean, again, imagine a spiritual outlet. I don't even know what that is. Y'all can have that. Somebody can take that. I don't know what that is. That just came to me. And I just thought of three different things when I said it. But imagine it, whatever that is to you, a spiritual outlet. Like if you just had a place or a space and you could just or an instrument or a device and it'd be an outlet whatever spiritual. I don't even know what that means, but the point I'm trying to make is that's what I had to undergo. You know what I'm saying? Because now, bro, like I'm glad. I'm glad that you said that so much, man. Like I be feeling so alone, you know. That's just, I be feel like no disrespect. I be feeling so alone and shit because it's like, yo, if you can inspire somebody, that is a lot of fucking responsibility, and everybody don't have that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part is, don't know. Like I say, the way the world is acting now is like people don't really act like I be inspiring. So it's like I could be feeling crazy and shit. You know what I mean? Like I could be upset about it because it's like I feel like I'm inspiring people. I'm motivating people, not just with history, like with passion and with like a zest for life. I used to say, "What a time to be alive! What a time to be an Indian!" And the whole community, like the whole shit, was going crazy. Like it was a time. It was like I could create that energy. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy. And it's like, what do I do? But I think again now I can look in hindsight and say that it's good. Like I said, I want like for me and my low self esteem, it's good that I could build up to this. You know what I'm saying? Like again, I had nobody in here. Cool, perfect. But it just happened to be the one person that's in here is on the same shit I'm on. That's perfect, right? You inspirational. That's perfect. Cause again, I be feeling so alone. You know what I mean? And so what's the purpose of being in a room with 1,000 people and shit, and don't nobody know that I got a responsibility, a burden of a possible. How do you continue to be inspirational? What do you look to inspire next? Like that's why I'm saying I want to start from zero. I don't have to have, we don't have to be crazy. I know it's gonna be crazy. I shout out to the girl last year that used to be like, um, you gonna be big. I remember in like December, everybody was saying, you gonna be big, you gonna be big. I'm like, man, y'all about to set me up. You gonna be big, you gonna be big, right? And then when we got big in January, right? That was December. Now January we get 30,000 followers on Facebook. I'm feeling like I'm too big. Like, who are all these people? Like, can I trust these people? I still got the negative energy, the enemies, the agents. I'm being attacked every day, of course, still. So I'm still in that frame of mind, but not really embracing that. These niggas ain't on that shit. These is people here for this information. These is people here to be inspired. These are people here to know better, right? Itching, itching, itching for that money. Itching, itching, itching for that money. But yeah, there's people out here to know better. So I feel like everybody's saying you're gonna be big. People think I'm gonna be big. That's cool. But I feel like, yo, let's do it again because I want to be all inspirational all the time. I don't even want to seem like I gotta be anything else. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. Like I don't want to seem like I gotta play the game. Like I gotta be an entertainer. Cause to me, and again, it's not about money. I figured we all good over here. I figured it out. I don't have a website. I wasn't trying to get no money before. It was something different. I'm right with that. I'm just saying as far as how I position myself in life. Am I cool with being inspirational? Shit yeah. Shit yeah. Like I'm okay, cool. Maybe this is just be having a conversation. You know? Shit yeah. that's cool with me, bro. Like, I've talked to one person all night to inspire. That's a friendly conversation. That's what you do with your friends all night. If it's working, if it's helping, if it's inspiring them, if it's connecting to them, if it's resonating with them, we can be here all fucking night. Please, let's get it right. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's get off of this thing with the problem solved, with solutions intel. Like, that's how I would want to do. I don't want to, you know, be bullshit. And that's a hard part of life, bro. It's hard. It's hard. But again, I'm excited. I'm excited because I know that I am again. And let's see how I can say that and still say everything I just said. All those insecurities, all that baggage from yesterday, but still knowing all of that shit. Fuck it, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna do this shit. We gonna be one at a time. We gonna be big, yep, but we gonna be big, and it's gonna be inspirational. It's gonna be one true blue goddess at a time. Inspirational. Like, again, like, if I can't help y'all be better at life, if we not all gonna be better at life together, then this is bullshit. You know? If I'm not coming here with better life skills, life essentials, then this is bullshit to me. And I don't want to be bullshit. Like, again, you know, this it's crazy, you know. But that's this good part. That's this good part. It's scary. It's dangerous. But again, like I told you, I'm really not scared. I'm really not scared because I see it. I see it. Like, if I didn't have nothing for people, I'll be scared. I was scared last month. This time last month, I might have been scared. I knew what I wanted. I knew what I could have did, but I couldn't see. I couldn't put it to A to B to C to D. Huh? Crazy, man. Hell no. You gonna have a. You got a plan. I got a plan, and it's gonna take everybody to put it together because I didn't know everything, right? Wrong. Wrong. Like, we can't discount ourselves. We can't discredit ourselves. We know everything. Sometimes we just need stress. We need a little bit of pressure to get that shit about you. Pressure busts pipes, but it also make a diamond. Like, the sun is pressure. That's why we see the light. That's why we see stars. Because the sun is just pressure falling on itself, exploding on itself. Pow, 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 pow. Just explosions. And man, like I said, I want to say I'm scared because that's what I'm used to. I'm used to comfortable saying. Like, I used to be scared. I was scared for some of these niggas, right? Like I said, I would, you know what I mean. I keep a 16 for these niggas, but I keep it in the back of my mind because I'm scared of pulling it out. Like it'd be dangerous. Like I say, like if I gotta, like, you know what I mean. Like, some of these niggas, when I would have the shit on these niggas, they would disappear. You know what I mean? And I had to let them come back and shit and da 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 da. Like with Tyreek, I was scared because I didn't. I like if I get in a fight with some people, sometimes like if it's like a group of people, like, I'll black out. Mike Tyson used to say that. Every time I get in the ring, I'm scared. I'm scared to death, man. I'm not afraid. I'm just scared because I know what they could do to me. So if I if he do what he want to do, oh my god, so many people stupid and they're crazy. They'll hurt you. They'll make you bleed. They'll disfigure your whole face. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll really do you bad if they could. and you should be scared. So when I get scared, I gotta be precise. I gotta be powerful. I can't waste no punches. I can't waste no shots. I can't do none of that because I'm scared. You know, and I get, like I said, I get to black out. Like, all right, so I've been playing the piano again, right? I'm all over the place. But why I've been playing the piano, right? Trying to, is because like you gotta play with both hands. So you got a melody going, and then you got whatever your solo is, whatever the lyrics is, right? Or you might be playing a lot of melodies. You know what I'm saying? So, but sometimes people can be playing two things at the same time, and that to me is genius. Right? How do you do that? I couldn't do that until I got older. Right? I never learned how to play piano. I had to teach myself. But when you can get into a place when you're doing that, to me, it's because I'm not paying attention. I'm just listening. I may know what I want to hear, I guess, but of course it's happening so fast. But you really just listening. You know what I'm saying? Like you can just like what you playing. If it sound messed up, you're like, oh damn, fuck it. So when it's right, it be right. But you're not really playing. You're not saying A B C D F. You just and it's just going, and you in the moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I want to achieve. That's what I think we want to achieve in life. When we can just play with both sides of our brain. They going at the same time. They playing a melody, playing a song, and they just go together. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal right now. You know what I mean? Like again, like so yeah, like I say, for me, I'm at that place and I'm grateful that like I say, everybody that's gonna take this journey with me. This is the journey I wanna take. This is the journey I want to take. The tour of destiny. We're not going anywhere. We are already here. We just touring this joint. Picking. We picking out penthouses. We picking out mansions. We picking out furniture. We picking out pools and cars in destiny. You see what I'm saying? Like that's what we want to do. Like I get it. It's still some people that don't know I am yet. You know, they don't know who they are. We still gonna work on that, play games with that. But I feel like there are some people that are destiny, headed towards destiny. Want to know what to do when they have arrived because again, that's why we can hit the lottery and be broke again. Because if we don't know what destiny is, we don't know what we are trying to achieve. We don't know where our destination is. We chasing anything that somebody's gonna say, make us look good, feel good, get a social clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's gonna be lots of social clout, but that's not the goal. Cause see, I don't even know if that's a thing. Like again, you just said it. I appreciate it. But you gotta understand, I don't know this shit's a thing. I'm ready to go all crazy. Sound like a pig in the back. It's my DJ. I'm surprised y'all hear the police sirens. Shout out to Lucky Hunt in the building. Um, two goddesses in the building. Oh yes. You can hear me talking, okay? Yeah, it's probably a bean bang. But yeah, I'm really intent. It's gonna sound like cake. My bad. Damn, I could dig it, man. I could dig it. My bad. Damn. Yes, but yeah, yeah, man, like I'm, I'm really ready to be inspirational. I'm ready to be inspirational. I'm ready to figure out, like, like I say, I think that black people need inspiration. Not just, like I say, everybody hasn't come up to the I am yet. Everybody don't know about I am Indian. I'm not a depressed such, but they still can use inspiration. Hebrews, Moors, Christians, Muslims, they all can use inspiration. I mean, I know it's crazy, but that's where I'm at with this shit. So again, imagine that, right? So that's me, right? So now I gotta come up with a plan for us. So now when I come up with that plan for us, right? And hopefully I can use me as inspiration to inspire people to, rock with this plan, right? But that plan is going to move on by itself. That plan has its own reality, its own world. Because again, that plan, like once I inspire, like see again, like one of the things about me that I would do a lot of and I love to do is I'm gonna give you the game, right? I'm making teachers. I gotta tell you, I teach the teachers. I'm giving teachers game. I'm giving teachers the the spill, right? So they can be better at what they do, right? That's the same thing. That's the inspiration. You know what I'm saying? So if I can do that for the business, right? For the industry of American Indians, for that industry, like you know what I'm saying? Because again, I'm saying like so again, I'm already knowing all of this. I'm hoping all of this. I'm hoping all of this. You just gave me some more good confidence. But that's what I'm saying. I'm hoping all this month I can inspire people to want to do business, to want to think in terms of new kind, like a new way of doing business, a business of sharing, right? And then what would I be willing to share? What can I share, right? I feel like I feel like I gotta do that. I hope I can, hopefully. But even if I know I gotta do it, I gotta do it. Like that's the first step for me. That's the first step. Taking the people that we have and inspiring them to wanting to think about this next step. And then taking my inspirational powers and getting the people, you know, like it's gonna be crazy. Like all of this shit is crazy. All of this shit is crazy. But it's gonna take time because we not really there yet. We can be there. And see like it too, like so with the inspiration and shit, right? That's why I'm saying like I had I had to work on like, you know, this ain't like a cult. I never like I said my self esteem is low. I'm not nature boy. I ain't young Pharaoh. I don't have that like group mentality. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I be really trying to make everybody super duper the best, right? And that's what I gotta keep doing. I can keep doing it, but I can make you the best at whatever you want. It don't gotta be about history. It don't gotta be about information. It could be about spirituality. It could be about fashion. It could be about music and whatever you want. I want to make you the best at it. I want to let people know that you're the best at it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. It's crazy. Like I say, that whole part of the game is crazy. That whole part of the game, I could never imagine, bro. I could never imagine this shit. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. It's good that you said that. Like you don't know how fantastic it is to hear somebody say that shit. Like because I could be crazy. Like I'm really moving my whole life, or I'm changing my whole life off of that knowing. And you came in here and you just said it out loud. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like confident. I'm like I told you earlier. Like I'm willing to bet on myself. Like fuck a lottery, fuck the dice, fuck the cards, pity pack, nothing. I'm willing to bet on being inspirational. That shit is crazy to me. That shit is crazy to me. Like, and like I say, like you don't know it. I'm so glad you said it, but you don't know it, and I'm willing to bet my whole life on this shit. For real, I'm willing to like put everything and focus on this shit. You know, because if I wasn't, I wanna be. Like again, like if I am, that's what's up. We win. We man, no one's half the battle. But I'm looking at this shit like this is what we need, bro. This is what we need as a people. It's dope that we got it. Like I say, I'm not mad at niggas. We Indians. That's dope. I'm so glad we did that. That was the goal. That's the goal. I could not imagine this next part because again, you're not thinking that you inspiring people when you're giving them information. I'm always the priest king, so I always make sure we doing spirituality. We have these in-depth conversations. You know, I'm trying to motivate people. Inspiration is something totally different. That's spirituality, bro. That's where I'm trying to be at in my life, in my zone. You know, I'm not even gonna lie. Like I'm just serious. Like like you hit it on the head. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I want to watch this shit grow and be the coolest thing on the planet. I want to watch it grow. I want to watch it develop. Like, what if I could, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, all these niggas is in jail, maybe for life, right? Unfortunately. So the old way is, you know, it's gonna be hard, you know. And I'm not none of that shit. I'm not like none of that shit. But I can be inspirational. Like again, I don't think. See, like I remember a lot of people start doing like the like everything I do they steal. That shit just it annoys me, but I love it. Y'all can understand. Like I tell you, like like again about Tyreek and shit. Like I would have to pay that nigga to talk about American Indians. You know how much it would cost to pay some of these niggas? You know what I mean? To be running around here like Sonetta saying he Indian and shit. Shout out to Sonetta. Like to me, I know the value of they platforms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like so I will be like, trying to turn these niggas, trying to get these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Umar, I'm trying to get all these niggas to turn off, turn up, nigga. Because I know that these niggas talking about the shit is spreading the shit. Because again, I know what motherfuckers thinking, but it was just me. Yeah, I mean, it felt like it was just me. I mean, shit. Shout out to everybody who was that wasn't, but you know, somebody had to make a fuss. I felt like it was just me. So to get these niggas on that shit, psh, that was a challenge. But when I did it, I'm like, we rolling this shit. Again, I told you, like, I was telling y'all we going to do it, and I hear everybody talking about the Indian bandwagon and the groupies and all of the stuff that comes along with that, the wave, the mainstream. You know what I mean? Everybody got to come on, like again, is that inspiration or is that just history? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling y'all, like, the shit I hated was people saying, we already heard that. What? When niggas said that shit, boy, they said that about Pocahontas. So when I came back with the Guale, I was mad. I'm like, if a nigga say he already heard this, put in the chat where he shared it. Put in the chat where he taught it. I don't want to hear none of y'all niggas talk about what you already know. If you ain't sharing it, you ain't teaching it. And that's when I think it was like it changed. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's like I don't nobody care about what you know. Yeah, we never heard it before. You know what I'm saying? And that's what made them connect to it and feel it. Like, and that's what I'm saying. Like to me, again, like you gotta think, like, how do we get people to? There was already a movement though. I'm not saying it wasn't people online that was fighting natives. They was fighting natives, but they wasn't fighting Moors. They definitely wasn't fighting Hebrews. They definitely wasn't fighting Aboriginals. They definitely wasn't ignoring Cherokees and five tribes. So it's like I get what you're saying. Like to me, it's inspiration in there, but I looked at it like it was a passion. Like I had to create a passion in niggas to make them want to fight and give a fuck and talk about this shit. Like that's why I say like I be trying to pick the right shit to talk to. That's like I say provocative. That's proactive. That's gonna make you talk. Like a girl getting kidnapped and lured. That's not provocative. That's not gonna make y'all talk and think. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like I was learning. I feel like I was learning the whole time and shit. Like how to put all of these things together and how to. Cause again, like I really, y'all understand. Like in my mind, if I say something out here in these Indian streets, it's gonna be a bloodbath. I really do. Like I'm trying to tell y'all, like I'm a nice guy. Like I don't be running around here starting wars and shit. Like, and when I feel like we win, it be over. Like when niggas get the point, it be over. But if I start some shit though, niggas gonna back me up. That shit was crazy to me. Crazy to me. Crazy to me. Crazy to me. And that nobody else could do anything. Nobody else could start it or stop it. I'll be hearing niggas beg. I'm not on that shit. I'm not on that shit. I'm with the unity. I ain't come by. I ain't around here on that shit. Yo, brother, these people causing division. They creating. I heard everybody say all type of shit and everything, and they couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like that would be crazy to me. And I would just be watching, like, like, damn, maybe they can stop it. Maybe, that don't make sense. And we all the same, and we all come from, nope, they couldn't stop none of this shit. Like again, right now with the like I say, right now with the Hebrews and the Moor shit, niggas couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's crazy because it was times when niggas wanted to compromise. Like, like again, like if you look at the Dame video where he put up Aboriginal Indian, that shit got like it's a dub. It's less than 20,000 views, and he got 500,000. Like he don't never get less than 20,000 views. But ain't nobody trying to hear no Aboriginal Indian shit. Nobody. So it was just like it was just a lot of like you understand. Let me just say this: the Aboriginal Indian War. That was to my mind. I didn't even know it was a war. It wasn't a war, dog. It wasn't a war. But we talking about influence and inspirational. And again, all of this shit is helping me realize that I don't have to do that anymore. You could do that, but we could be doing this. But I'm just saying like how I came to realize. Like again, these niggas don't have to give me no credit for this shit, but like the Aboriginal shit, it was like you had to draw a line in the sand. Like again, you had to put the Indian on top. Nobody was about that. Nobody gave a fuck about that. And like I say, that's when I was really by myself doing that. I was putting up ads. You know what I'm saying? I'm not lying. Everybody know it. Copycat. A nigga sent them like, oh, what's this shit? A nigga putting up app like he read it on TV on his screen. A nigga sent them the shit. Oh, it's an ad, huh? Yep, it's an ad. It was just me. And it became a war between the Aboriginals and the Indians. And the Indians won. Like, wow, how? How? And I'm putting up ads. How? I don't know how I won that war. How we won. But that was like, and again, I didn't feel like I had influence at that point. I didn't. I didn't know what happened at that point. You have to really understand that shit. I didn't know what happened. I was confused. Like everybody jumped ship. Everybody was coming over here with Indians. Like I was confused. You know, it took me a while to realize like what I was doing. Like I told y'all, like when Tyreek said that shit, I had to start testing at that point. But by that point, I already had it because I already been through these other wars and shit. You Again, with the Aboriginal shit, like I say, my thing was I had to destroy the agents. I had to point out the agents and let niggas know that it's agents out here. They don't speak for us. And I ain't, of course, I definitely got Black Indian defenders, and I had a whole gang of niggas that infiltrated their whole shit. I must admit it. Damn, I do admit it. But that shit was everywhere. I mean, I was hearing Africans talk about it. I was hearing um, everybody. I'm like, why is this shit going crazy? But I want some substance. Don't we want some substance? But what we talking about though from there is passion. That's what I wanted to say. Like that's what I think I was doing was passion. You know, like these people misrepresenting you. Like these people are, um, you know, they're hiding your true identity, and they're doing it deliberately. Like you know what I'm saying? I was really just like I didn't look. It was in passion. I'm trying to light a fire under niggas. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like where we're going now, I really don't feel like I was ever here before. It's crazy. And like she can say it like, yeah, and I appreciate it because that's where I want to be. But I can tell you, like, this is new to me. It's like a whole new feeling, a whole new wonder, a bliss, you know, enlightenment. Because again, like I'm telling you, like I'm like again, if you're doing it, knowing what you're doing, it should be different. If I know I'm gonna hit the G spot, it should be different. I gotta tease, I gotta make it, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I feel. Like before, I didn't know what I was doing. Like again, I'm telling you, I'm putting up ads to win a war, to win a mental war on the minds, not to make a profit, not to even really go past the Indians at that point. Because that was when it was in the beginning. I'm just letting niggas know you're on a lie. Right? So, and I'm not knowing that these niggas, these ads or whatever, is inspiring people. Not just impassioning them to fight, but inspiring them to do more, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. But see, I can't really say that the history is inspiring. I wouldn't say that. But, you know, I could say impassioned and shit. But inspiring is what I want to be. Because again, impassion is different. Passion is a fervor. Like I had niggas fervored up, caked up, ready to fight. You understand? It's people that wasn't ready to fight, that fought, talking about the wars and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta understand, like, I be jumping out there by myself, right? With the Moors, with the Hebrews. Nobody was interested in none of them shits. Except the Indian defenders. Everybody just waiting. They just waiting. The Air Force, they waiting. Like by the time it came around to Tyreek, like if he would have, if I would have went at him when I really wanted to go at him, it probably would have been harder, but it would have been like big, because we had to wave. He jumped over here, and he had to wave. You know what I'm saying? Like we had to wave, but he was still him. So if I would have came and I'd have blocked him, bang, I probably would have been, the clout, because I was gonna block that nigga. Or I was just watching to see, and then I was gonna just have to put the foot down. But then it wasn't gonna happen. Jay was like, chill. But it would have been a battle though, because he had, he was still him, and it was still new. Like might have tore the whole shit apart, right? Might have tore the whole shit apart because you know, it was still new. So he came and he stole all my shit. Took all my shit, used all my words, my slang, and everything. Tried to get my hair, everything like a dummy. Like, so is that inspiration and shit? I don't know. Like, that inspiration? When people, like, steal my hair and all that shit, is that inspiration too? I guess that's when I started thinking about, but see, as Priest King, I always think about trying to inspire and motivate people in my mind. Because I know life is real. We got to live life every day. But I don't get to be Priest King enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got to be in this mode, because I came here on that mode. I had to be more of the killer, the, the destroyer. You know what I'm saying? The Pan African destroyer, and not the builder. But yeah, when I came around to Tyreek the second time, I knew it was gonna be over for that nigga. but I didn't know how. But I knew it was gonna be all right. But again, I didn't know what I was gonna do. But when Sister Bethy came and started saying her shit, and then she started putting up the X. Like, is that inspiration? Like I'm saying, a lot of it was some times, bro, where I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying, like right now, I kind of want to do it again, right? Because knowing what I know now, like again, it's not that I'm like divisive or anything, but I know what I know, and people still know me, right? Like I don't have to say what I know and da 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 da. People know me. Some people, and people that don't know me, that's cool because now they get to meet me, and they don't get to meet me yelling and screaming at the camera. You know what I'm saying? They get to meet me chill and enjoying life. You know, on the highest vibrations available to niggas. For real, right on the highest vibration available to to the gods and shit. But yeah, like I don't think I was ever really like inspirational. But I wanna be so you know what I mean? Like damn, I wanna be so bad. I mean again, not to say alright, fuck it. I people kind of keep saying the same shit, but not to say I don't think I was. I do think I was, but I don't think I I'm dedicated to it. That's crazy. So it's been 3 hours, so that must mean it's 10 o'clock. We started at 7. This was a wonderful conversation. I appreciate you guys for hanging out. Man, I feel smarter right now. I know this seems crazy, but I feel smarter. I feel more in tune. That's what I'm saying. Let's build one God at a time, one goddess at a time. I'm with the shits, bro. Like, I don't want to, you know, two goddesses at a time, right? Let's build this shit. Like, we got to get Raina, gotta get Raina rich. But yes, yeah, man. I'm excited, bro. I'm so glad you said that, yeah. I got chills right now. Maybe it's cold, but I don't know. I got chills. Real chills just thinking about it. That's crazy. Definitely, man. I appreciate you. It's only the beginning, man. I wish I was inspirational. I really do, bro. That's a goal. That's a goal in life, right? For me, right now, for the rest of my life, is to be inspirational. Hot damn, bro. Here we go again. Like, man. Thank you, bro. I needed that. That's what I came on here for, right? I didn't know what I came on here for. I came on here to talk about divine by nature. I mean, righteousness by nature. Righteous by nature. Shit. And you helped me immensely. People don't understand me, yo. They don't understand me. Oh. Thank you for understanding me. Thank you for understanding me, bro. I really appreciate that. Thank you for able to do this and go forward because I say it's a unit. Y'all be helping me out so much, bro. Like again, man. Shout out to Lukey and Shani and Heather and everybody that hung out with me the other night. Y'all helped me so much. I'm about to grow. I'm about to, you know, I'm about to have fun as an inspiration. Let's see what this is. Let's see what this is. But yes, if nobody told you today, I love you, love being in love with you. Yeah, man, that's like a compliment, yo. That is that's a really good compliment. I really do. Like that to me, that's the greatest accomplishment. You know, I mean, not what is it? What did it say? Not accomplishment. Compliment. The greatest compliment in the world. In the world. Damn, dude. For real. You're motivational. You're inspirational. Damn. That's dope, man. You really helped me out here. You know? Because I mean, I'm about to leave, but I want to be like, you know how you have to feel alone and you get used to being alone? But like, I appreciate that. I do. Because I don't want to be alone. I don't want to have to feel like I want to be inspirational. Nobody going to get me. You know what I mean? I know this is what we need. Nobody going to get me. I know I can help, but nobody going to get me. I don't want to feel like that. I want to feel like somebody gets me. That shit crazy, bro. That's crazy. I appreciate it so much. I know it's crazy. Chef Randall. Shout out to Chef Randall. Shout out to Luke behind the building. Yeah. Like, yeah, I like that. Because you know why I like that? Because now it's like, you give me that expectation. Like I'm saying, I want to build up. But then again, like, as we're building, the joy of building is that you have people that, that can say, hey, cool. Like, yeah, I thought you was inspirational. I expected you to be inspirational, right? Like, you have expectations. And I have to live up to those expectations. Like, that's dope. Because, again, I'm telling you, bro, I'm really like, I'm expecting that nobody's going to get what I'm doing. I'm stupid. I'm still stupid. I never got a plan. Yeah, that's everything, bro. That's everything. That's the hardest thing to imagine. So now I'm going back. I don't know. Man, I get to know that there is one person out there that thinks I'm inspirational. Thank you. High fives, high fives, high fives, high fives. Yes. At least I won't. Damn, that's dope shit. High fives, high fives, high fives. Yes. Damn. How do you leave with one person that thinks, right? Yes. Alright. I'm gonna let you get up because you have a life. Thank you so much, man. You guys, you're so great. I'm humbled. And I am inspired. I'm looking forward to this next life. Starting from the bottom. You guys heard me today. I love you. Love you. Love you too. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. See you guys soon. Peace.